I will be honest, I'm being a little fast and loose with my skill training, because it's a deep dwarf. I don't need to be too careful. I can just kind of go for the stuff that I want. Yep, they changed it to 20, which is the most lackadaisical way of nerfing that I could possibly have thought of. I mean, broad axes are absolutely the best weapon in the game, so I get trying to nerf them. It just feels like a non-nerf almost, you know? Oh no, I have to train 2 more skill. Okay. Whatever. I'll still go for the best weapon in the game, thank you very much. You know? Basically, I think they're going at it from the wrong direction. I mean, yeah, you could nerf broad axes. What if you just made everything else more viable? You know? It's kind of the same problem with the shields, where shields are almost impossible to balance with two-handers, you know? What if you just make everything else more viable somehow? Silver javelins are the best weapon in the game. They're pretty good. I mean, no question about that. They got put from 18 to 20. So the min delay is the same. It's just that you have to train longer to get to it. Or you just start up a Twitch channel and have your viewers tell you what all the changes are. Highly recommended. There's the condenser vein, baby. But it's being guarded by this dickhead with a +8 trident. Vampiric trident, even. And this other guy, who is just a big beefy ghost. 26 damage, oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it, no. I mean, I'm not going to open up the door with the +8 trident Spriggan Rider, not at this point. We just don't have the tools to do it. Even with acid, if it doesn't work, I mean, we would need haste, probably. Oh, Edord, actually, I was thinking of that exact event. That was a transporter vault. I jumped in and proceeded to get my ass beat horribly, and I had to like haste and then teleport. I think I blinked back and forth across the vault like 6 times using my entire stack of blink. And he was actually a berserk Spriggan. He had a star berserk spear of some sort, and so I would blink something like 8 tiles, and he would just be right up on my ass immediately because they're so quick, you know, on top of being berserked. Fun times. It's not going to happen to me today because I'm going to be more careful. Yeah, if I had haste and might, we could probably do this pretty legitimately. In fact, if I just drank might right now and went to full HP, we could probably melee all this stuff, but I don't want to roll the dice. Let's, the condenser vein is not, it's not worth it. It's not worth rolling the dice. I will go down, we'll finish the rest of Lair, and then maybe we'll come back for it. Yeah. Well, that's scary. Hey, they did it! That's a 1 in 29 chance. Yeah, I had the same thought, Gary Burton. But look at this. This is a single dream sheep. I think it's either 1 in 27 or 1 in 29. There he goes. There they go. Making me count these sheep. But yeah, condenser vein is nice because you just use it to clear vaults for sure. There's a lot of vaults that it makes easier. Oh yeah, dream sheep are one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. Do I have negative resistance built in yet? I do not. Leg makes you immune to sleep. Trees can't fall asleep, I guess. That's pretty cool. No, I love the fact that Treeform is a spell in B-Crawl. I have yet to play Transmuter, but I bet you I would get some use out of that in B-Crawl. Immune to sheep? I don't understand. Isn't being immune to sheep the same thing as being immune to sleep? Oh, is that the idea? It's like, sleepy time sparkles and you're breathing it in and that's putting you to sleep. I just kind of figured it was some kind of goofy magic. It's true. There is a sleep spell. Whoops. How many heads? 5 heads, that's not that bad. Now that I'm attacking a little bit faster, we can cut those heads off really fast. Hey, what's up, Death Yaks? I don't really want to fight 2 Death Yaks at the same time, or 3. And if I did, I would want to do it in the hallway. There we go. We can probably win against these guys, yeah. Piss. Kirky's here. Well, this is quickly getting goofy. I'm going to read Identify real fast. Kind of a weird time to do it, but I was really hoping that was immolate. It's not. We could acid through all this crap, I guess. I mean, I can just melee through most of this. We could para and run, that's an option. I just don't think it's a necessity. Also, I've kind of borked that plan by killing the pig. I considered that, but I think we can actually clear most of this. The only problem is if she starts summoning, then we've got an issue. But for the most part, I can just walk away or even burn one of my many teleports if need be. I think I'd like to finish off this yak. Makhleb is very, very likely to... Well, Idort, that's because I have the Amulet of Faith, my friend. She's going to summon a Sphinx. Yeah, it's fine. It's probably... Could be that, it could be harpies, it could be the thing that shoots barbs at you, Manticore. What we're going to do, let's see, we only have a 10% chance of being porculated if she's within line of sight, which she's not. We don't have cancel, though, is the crucial thing here. No, I wore it without identifying it. I probably wouldn't have put it on. Then again, I mean, getting my HP gain as high as possible, as quick as possible, might have been worth it to me. But the fact that I'm not really planning on training invocations probably makes me not want to wear it. Okay, let's just roll the dice. We'll swing on her. If things go poorly... Okay, looks like the acid ended. She doesn't have AC anyway, though, so there's no reason to use the acid. We'll just swing on her. If things go poorly, we have scrolls and stuff, and we just got her. No problem, see? Very strong character in melee. Yeah, I don't think you can wand. You can use scrolls, though. And potions. Yeah, we can swap once we get to 6 piety. I probably won't swap at all unless I find a nice artifact with resistances or shield. Tremor stones. Yeah, no problem, Adort. That's a good question, actually. Important to memorize. Yeah, shield. I meant to say reflect. I think it's worth swapping for reflect. I made a whole DCSS post about it that pissed off the devs so much that they remembered it and banned me later. Okay, let's identify. Hey, we have haste now. Very good. Ambrosia. I could have purchased that to get it identified, but that's okay. Most other polymorphs you can wand. Yeah, a lot of them. I don't think you can do it as a wisp, but I could be wrong. I'm banned from the subreddit for criticizing the devs too many times, and for having politics that they don't like. It's a whole thing that I'm probably not going to get into. Yes, we are, as you can see, in the process of putting on the rings. Okay, we have AC +4, and we have Synv, which I don't need to have on all the time. We'll just keep on the RF and the AC +4. That's a nice bonus. I'm glad that we had Josephine in front and the Wraith behind. The other way around would have been annoying. Well, unfortunately there's a certain class of sort of narcissistic, abusive person who goes for positions of power, even if it's petty power like moderator of like a Discord server or a subreddit or something. No, I'm not banned from dungeoncrawlstonesoup.com. In fact, I heard that website was run by Just a really, really cool guy who's very, very physically attractive. Probably one of the most handsome dudes on the planet, if you think about it. Really smart. I hear he's a really good friend. Yeah, that's my website. Alrighty, I don't recognize this vault. I think this is new to 0.26. Do I dare open it up? Do I dare open it up with no knowledge of what's inside? I see there's a staircase down at the end. Talented author. Ah, yeah, he writes fantasy novels. The hat is tempting. The hat is tempting. I'll go to mostly full HP and we'll do it. Okay, it's spiders. Or at least a spider. It's all spider stuff. Orb of Firebolt. Well, we wouldn't die, but we would be using a whole lot of blink to get out of this situation. This is a pretty ugly vault, or at least it would be for a lot of characters, but this guy probably smashes right through it. I'll use my wands just to be, like, ultra safe. Okay, well, it had an explore trap inside of it, which teleported me over here. That's cute. But yeah, this is another reason I'm playing relatively, well, a relatively easy combo. I shouldn't say relatively easy combos, because Palantonga Wanderer was not the simplest. But this will help me get a chance to see some of the new vaults, so I'm not blindsided. Well, that's a good hat, just for AC. Not amazing. I'd rather have a helmet that's +2, but whatever, I'll take it for now. It's a weird-looking door. 2 boulder beetles. Gaze upon the ultimate laziness of the crawl dev in his native environment, where he doesn't even bother to make a fucking icon for the roll ability. Yeah, it says blink away, but then when he actually uses it, he just jumps. It says he jumps away. So they couldn't even be bothered to make an ability with a different name either. It just feels very lazy for people who have so many dudes working on this, you know? Okay, this is the finalized version. How's the game going? We are doing well. How are you doing, Oren? Haven't seen you in Discord too much lately. There is an artifact amulet here. Could be really good. Yeah, I have to admit, Palantonga is better than I thought it was. I just had a deep misunderstanding of how their racial ability worked. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that it doesn't make you roll like a boulder beetle, despite the fact that it's described as a roll. But whatever. I mean, I guess theming doesn't make a whole lot of sense to bother with these days for some reason. Well, that's the problem, boss tier. You can't participate in crawl development. They will just ban you if you're not part of their little insular group, or be very condescending towards anybody outside of that group. If you kowtow to them for long enough, if you genuflect and kind of huff their farts a bit and participate in their fart huffing competitions for a few months at least, then you might find yourself a place among the honored few. But otherwise, they will just shit on you. Which is why I don't really recommend contributing to mainline crawl at all. If you want to contribute to something like B-Crawl, you should, because that's run by people who will not do that to you. But unfortunately, the mainline devs are just not very nice people. Do I want to fight these boulder beetles? 32 damage a pop. Technically, they can do double each, I think, with the roll. Well, here's something funny. They removed Scald. I think somebody got banned from their GitHub a while back for submitting a PR that removed Scald. How funny is that? Or Scald, rather. There you go, Artagus. It's a matter of time only. What is their MR like? It looks bad. Can we... 43%. Okay. He's rolling. We're going to take a step. I'm going to burn some para. Hey, we got first try para on 43%. That's not bad. Let's just try to melee this fella. Yeah, we're good. Rough and tough and melee. Really enjoyed most of the Charm School spells. I did too. Now you have things like Oh boy, it's Wereblood. Definitely not Song of Slaying. They do massive damage when rolling. Double damage, isn't it? So like 60 something, 67. Okay, so notice I've stepped here so I can't be attacked by all this crap. I have RF, but that doesn't mean I want to take more damage than needs be. Nope, nope, that's... You would think, Adort. Check it out. Check out this goofy-ass explanation. The thrill of slaying gives the caster an uncontrollable urge to howl. You still make noise. Yes, yes, epic indeed. Well, BHOth is persona non grata because he dares to associate with thought criminals like myself, I suppose. I'm frankly shocked he's not banned from their Discord. I'm sure that Gamafunk would like to if he had the power to do so single-handedly, you know. He just kind of gets rid of people from spaces if they fail to genuflect to him sufficiently. Well, they don't and they do. They have a whole lot of pull there because, well, for example, he runs the bot in there. He essentially ordered Pyrol to have me banned a while back, and, you know, yeah, he's not the server owner, but he can, if you can tell the server owner what to do, then what's the difference effectively, you know? Oh, I agree entirely, Artagus. Well, that's the unfortunate thing, though, is if you go through life long enough, you will notice that people in positions of power, they're not always, you know, terrible human beings. They just happen to be terrible human beings an awful lot of the time, I've noticed. I really do think that you have, you know, people who have, like, narcissistic or, like, psychopathic or sociopathic tendencies. They want to have power over people, and they will seek that out in whatever way that they can. I do think it's really, really common. And even if that's just like, oh, I run a forum, you know, how many, like, big dick swinging moderators have you seen on the internet who, you know, oh, you questioned something I said, well, you're going to get a ding-dong banu now. The Reddit syndrome, sure. But you'll see it in real life, too. You'll see it among anybody in, like, a high-power profession. You'll see it in, like, a tow truck driver, even, you know, who's got a big dick. He's got power over you, you know? He can take your car away, man, even if you didn't necessarily park incorrectly. If you've ever had to deal with somebody improperly towing you, you'll come to see exactly how much power a person with the right career can really have over you, you know? It's, or even just like, I don't know, people are dickheads sometimes, man. Like, even petty power is still power, is what I'm trying to say. Especially in the right circumstance. Alright, let's identify. Let's identify this amulet directly. Oh, it was a total highway robbery. Inaccuracy and intelligence. Boo. That's okay. Could use some better body armor, but I gotta say the swamp armor is great for this part of the game, so I'm not too worried about it. We'll try on a bunch of those body armors, though, once we're ready to go into Orc, because one of them might be magic resistance, which we would like to have, because even with the piece that we've already got, we are 2% vulnerable to para from Orc Sorcerers. Oh yeah, if I had to choose literally anything right now that I could take, it would probably be a shield. Probably Shield of Resistance. Well, yeah, that's the thing, Artagus, is like these people, I've always said that they, you know, I despise them and I despise people like them, but I cannot fault them in terms of, you know, their understanding of power is very, very strong. They simply unperson anybody who criticizes them too effectively. And, you know, it's really some, like, Orwellian 1984 kind of stuff where it's like, not only do we not like this guy, he never existed. Oh, you want to link to his videos? Nope. No, that guy's the devil. You know, and if you get rid of the person from that space, and you get rid of anybody who speaks positively about that person in the space, you can say whatever the hell you want about him. It's not like anybody's going to speak against you, because, you know, they don't want to be banned, you know? So just a great way to spread whatever horseshit rumors and gossip you want about somebody, I guess. It's monstrous behavior, but what are you going to do, you know? Alright, we are on layer 6. It looks like we've gotten Frog Pond. Amazingly, that hasn't been removed from the game, even though basically everybody agrees that it's a bad vault, even the person who made it. That's okay, we'll crush it. It just is going to involve a lot of stair dancing. It's like a dictatorship. It's more of a technocracy, I guess, where you've got sort of a council of fart huffers rather than a single fart huffer. Effectively, the same sort of unfortunate things happen in both of those scenarios. But yeah, you see how many frogs are running around here. As a non-tanky character especially, you really wouldn't want to venture too far away from these staircases, because boy oh boy, almost everything's faster than you, and there's just a lot of it. And it's so wide open that there's not a whole lot of tactics possible here, other than hanging out on the stairs. The council will decide my fate. It's treason, then. Can I do it? Can I tank through all this with the power of Makhleb? Hell yeah, I can. I can do wildly inadvisable things due to being a deep dwarf of Makhleb. How's my magic resistance? It is 3 points. Why do you ask? There's no MR threats here. We have 1 from an item. From the cloak. There's no sirens in this vault. You're thinking of the Gamma Funk, what is it called? Temple, Water Temple or whatever? Which also has a big body of water in the center, but it's, there's like a stone temple around it. Oh, do we have swamp this time? No, we have shoals and spider. Nope, nope, you're thinking of a different one. I think. Watch me be wrong. Berserk potion. So yeah, if I wasn't like a super strong character, I would not be in the center. Hey, let's get him out of the water. He attacks faster in the water. The Hydra. Well, that was most of the loot. Nothing too interesting there. But I have the luxury of not really needing much more loot this game. Oh god. Okay, let's be a little more careful with Mr. Torpor Snail. Well, that didn't do shit. Oh, he has good AC. Why did I think Torpor Snails had bad AC? 30 damage. Look at that shell, it is big. 30 damage, 60, 120. But with my GDR, I can't die, so we'll swing a little bit, we'll try to kill this thing. Okay, now I can die. Poop. I'm gonna burn one of my 6 blinks. I was gonna have to use a resource there anyway, most likely. I could have, I guess, tried to, like, casually stroll towards the staircase, but why am I pressing 5? I can't rest to heal. I'm a deep dwarf. Just Berserk. Hey, Berserk might have done it for me. Probably very inadvisable. Non-zero chance of just dying there. You're probably gonna see me occasionally just pressing 5 and wondering why it's not working. Hey, bro, what's going on? HP bar, no go up. Grug confuse. Do I still have Grug? Have they decided that's like an alt-right symbol for some reason? Oh no, there he is, good. Every so often, little meme images suddenly, for reasons that I don't understand, are decided by the Council of Marxists to be evil. Some might think of him as a leftist symbol. I see. Let's grab the staff. It could be a good swap. Nope. Could have been Aralek or something, but no such luck. On a weaker character, you might see me enchanting this weapon up to +7 with the enchant weapon, but we are doing so well, I don't need to do that. Nor do I really need to enchant armor. We're just good to go. Let's see Orc Sorcerers. 1% chance of para. So, because I am just so interested in being careful, we're going to wear some stuff. 2719 versus 2817. We'll wear Swamp Dragon over +3 scale. We're looking for MR body armor. Yeah, the PogChamp thing is incredibly Orwellian because that guy had too many ideas to the right of Karl Marx, I guess. Like the guy whose face, Gutex or whatever his name is. And so not only did they take it out, they made it so if you say PogChamp, you get somebody else instead. And I have a suspicion this was purposefully to break better Twitch TVs so that you, like, straight up can't show that guy's face anymore. It's kind of like a digital unpersoning, you know? We can defeat Grinder pretty easily. In fact, let's take him out. I'm just going to tab him. Yeah, Trump got edited out of the Home Alone movie. Like, what did I say last time I was streaming? I swear I said something. It was, yeah, the modern authoritarian left is like you took a 5-year-old or like a toddler, like a tantrumy sort of kid who is both petty and vindictive, and you put a little crown on his head and said, all right, you're the king now, do what you want. You know, you have the power to do anything you want to anybody who has slighted you or you think has slighted you. Because, I mean, think of the amount of pettiness required and the vindictiveness required to edit Trump out of Home Alone. Why? Why? What the hell? It's like a 40-year-old movie at this point. When did that come out? It was in the 80s, wasn't it? I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, at some point you have to pity these people, but then you remember, these are like the modern day censors, man. Like, they have the power over everything. Editing me out of my streams as we speak. Yeah, you're just closing the tab. You're like, I don't want to hear this shit, bro. I don't blame you. Alright, what do I want to do? I swear I was doing something in Dungeon and I got so distracted. Oh yeah, we're looking at body armor. There's one more leather. That's not MR. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more Dungeon, I think. We can maybe, if we gain one more level, I think we might be immune to sorcerers. It's been a while since I've run a Deep Dwarf, but I'm pretty sure. Hey, check it out. Boom. Blinked out. Looks like I've got a free net. Hatsune Miku. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hatsune Malcolm. Thank you for the donations, Harold. I very much appreciate the netly goodness. Make sure we do the most important thing. Oh hell. They changed the way this works. Another B-Crawl streamer is here? Oh, Shampoo Bandit, you stream? Hey buddy. I didn't know that. Okay, you need to play more? Well, I do recommend B-Crawl. Certainly better than mainline at this point. I like the fact that, you know, Gary Burton's right here participating in a stream. It's not even his fork, but he'll show up at the fork streams too, and he'll listen to your complaints about the game. You make a good argument, you know. He won't crap down your throat for not being in the in group, you know. Psyche. who is a human, but for some reason is fast, and has a dagger. Dagger of Chaos. We don't want to be hit by that Dagger of Chaos. It could paralyze me, it could abyss me. She has garbage MR though, so we're just going to burn some para. And proceed to execute with the axe. Hold shift to run. I see. Look at me, I can be surrounded by yaks and win. Okay, God, I'm probably... I'll wear the robe just to see what it is. No, it's not good enough. I really probably wasn't going to wear a robe, but maybe if it had like a bunch of MR on it. It's hard to describe exactly how much I don't want to deal with MR threats. Nergal. Bolt of Draining. We have our racial resist negative now, so I'm just going to probably tab Nergal. Hey, do you guys remember when Nergal had Death's Door? It was really tedious to kill her at that point, but it's a whole lot of fun too. You really had to be tactical and time things right, because she would just keep casting Death's Door. Oh hey, this has Will minus, aka MR minus. I just used magic mapping and I meant to use remove curse. The old fat finger strikes again. Well, this was like really old versions of Dort. Probably the very first version I played. 0.15 maybe? Hard to say. Ordinarily I'd run the Cyclops out of ammo, but notice how we just kind of steamrolled him. Oh no, two-headed ogre, I wonder if I can tab him. Oh, well then, maybe you should remember that. We're marked, I don't really care. This is just D11. Unless there's like a wizard or something on this floor, we should just win. Oh, there's a condenser vein for sale. Box of Beast, maybe. Mirror, maybe. Wand of Acid, probably. Paralysis, dig. Oh, I gotta buy digging. Digging is king, man. I'll leave the rest of this and we'll wait and see what's in Orc. But I'm never gonna not want more digging, really. There's some gold in here. Curly Brace. Let's do this later when we have RC. We have basically no sources. In fact, literally no sources of RC right now. You would have taken the vein? I'll tell you why I'm not going to take the vein. Because I now feel beefy enough to go to layer 3. And take this. Remember this vein? Can I not damage this guy? Come on. He's not resistant to flaming, so I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. Thick boy. Okay, let's, you know what? Ice Blast? Not Ice Blast. Tremor Stones, do your thing. Tremor Stones kind of worked. Let's, Ice Blast to finish. There we go. No AC on you, baby. Well, we could pick up the box, but I just don't think we need it. What did I... Wait, what did I buy? I spent 400 gold on something, and I thought it was really important. Oh yeah, digging. It's kill holes, dude. How can you turn down a kill hole? Also, there's like a bunch of haste and lignify in here. The mystery box could have anything in it. Let's identify. Consumables. Let's see what these rings are. Boo! I hate when you find an artifact ring that's just like not that good, you know? It's like you open up your Christmas present and you find some coal. expecting it to be something cool. Hey, we have a swap for RC if need be. Unfortunately, it's a staff, but I'll keep it just for best practice. Okie dokie, any shields? Nope. Actually, I tell you what I will do. The condenser vein means I want to take evocations to... Hell, I'll take it to 15. And I'll wait until that's trained a bit before I try to do that volt, because you just know it's going to give me a mephitic cloud or some stupid thing. Probably shouldn't be tabbing quite so recklessly. I don't know how necessary that was, but whatever, it'll recharge. And it clears out the melee eyes, so... Step on the plate, I will. I don't know though, do I really want to be surrounded by redbacks? Even this character probably doesn't tank that too well at this point. Let's wait until we have a big shield, perhaps. Is the experience really worth that trauma? Suppose I have a fear scroll to bail me out. You know what? I'm mildly curious how we'll tank all this. Really well. Well, I'm not trusting 10% fail rate, bro. A normal character would have gotten a whole lot of damage right there. Yeah, I don't know why two were confused. That was a bit strange. Probably they just didn't notice me. That was a stealth roll, I suppose. They were the ones getting the ambush based. Hey, acquirement. Let's use that immediately. Manual of... Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna coom. Alright, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna pick, you guys. Maybe the Staff of Poison? Should I take the Staff of Poison, you think? Maybe the gold? I'm not sure what to pick here. It's probably... Yeah, I'll take the manual. Yeah, bro, I'll just pick the manual. Shit. Alright. Best weapon in the game. Also solves my MR problem. Did you lose the game somehow? B-Crawl actually crashed. Oh no. The ultimate insult. I don't want to be paralyzed next to something that can do big damage to me. Let's paralyze him instead. Just kidding, it didn't work. There we go. I'm slow, but that's okay. Okay, what to do? Let's go ahead and go into Orc, because we have enough MR now that we don't care about Orc Sorcerers. Wow. This would be why it's a good reason to have full-ass MR, because imagine if we had rolled down here with a chance of being paralyzed, and now there's like an Orc Sorcerer, and then there's Erica, my ex-girlfriend Erica, a wild-tempered adventuress. Glad that didn't happen. Oh shit, I should not be wildly tabbing next to an Etten as much as I'd like to. Damn, let's condenser vein real quick. He can't one-shot me. Maybe he can. 45, 90... I'm gonna heal wounds just to be safe. There we go. Arga has made me too excited. I'm playing a little bit wild and crazy. We're not quite at the point where we can just roll into Ettins for fun. We are strong, but there are limits. There are limits to strength. I don't need to blow dig, because I'm defensive enough and I have enough MR to safely go down and go back up. Oh, whoops. I can't press 5 to heal. It's not gonna happen. Crap. Let's go up. I don't want to get paralyzed. I risked getting paralyzed there by the chaos guy. Technically, the optimal thing to do there would have been to blink, as goofy as that may sound. Shit. The warlord is mighted. Can I paralyze him? Nope. 33%. Could happen if I just got a little bit lucky. he got random energy on me. I used heal and he jumped a square and attacked. Let's go up. He's by himself now. Let's wait for the might to end. And then just duke it out. Oh shit, he does too much damage. Self-heal. There we go. I knew we could win. I'm going to self-heal one more time just to be safe. Pull this stuff up. As long as I'm not fighting too many things at once, we crush everything in here, you know? Hilarious that we found Arga on a deep dwarf. How is it that I always find like the best items when playing the easiest species? This never happens to me when I'm playing some kind of like hogwash bad species. It's like the universe wants the rich to get richer, you know? Maybe it works that way in real life too. Uh-oh. No condenser vein. Tremor stones? Nope, tremor stones has decided to be super lame today. As usual. Let's ice blast. Okay, I will acid through these fellas. Okay, we're next to him. We'll just melee him. Burned a few resources there I probably didn't need to burn, but I'm always concerned when there's something that can summon demons on the board, you know? A weapon shop? God knows I don't need that. 2 weapon shops? Who cares? What is going to be able to top Arga? The answer is nothing. That's not quite true. If I found like a plus 11 Vorpal with some resistances, I'd probably take it. Maybe. Curing. I'm going to take Attraction just to identify it. I probably won't end up using it, but we found a couple of very minor uses for it. Okay. Holy potatoes, huh? Books. Don't care about books. Okay, nothing I really care to buy. But hey man, that acquirement's good enough for me. We are pretty much set for the rest of the game. I mean, we need more resistances, but that'll come into view basically as time goes on. Let's drop enchant weapon. You know we're not going to need that. Tempted to enchant the swamp dragon and just call up my armor, you know. But I think that we can get away with being greedy. just maybe we can get away with being greedy. Okay, that's ice. I would have rather had that not happen that way, but I wanted it to be fire. We're slowed, but we have blink, so if I start taking tons of damage, I'll just bail. We attack quickly even though we're slowed, so no big deal. Hey! Empty Chest says he's playing Null Gladiator, and I'm wondering, +8 Glaive of the Guard. Glaive of the Guard. Or +5 Flaming, I assume that's a flail. Glaive of the Guard, if I can actually not mushmouth my way to failure there, is a very, very good weapon. Unfortunately, it's two-handed, so if it was me, I would be wanting to use a shield and a one-handed weapon. However, if you don't have any good shields available and you don't have any shield training, Glaive of the Guard will get you to a win by itself. It's just really amazing, so chances are good depending on what point of the game you're in. You'd probably see me using the Glaive. I mean, the Glaive is certainly the better weapon, there's no question about that, by far. Look at the base, compare the base damage of a Glaive, which is 15, to a Flail, which is 10. It's massive. And the bonus is bigger, and it gives you AC, and it gives you, well, I guess Senv and Rage are not that interesting, but, well, the Rage is interesting, but the other one has it too. If you, like, really need to resist poison, you could go with the Flail, but as with most things in DCSS, the answer to that question is, it depends. But yeah, 9 times out of 10 the Glaive is the better weapon there, until it's time to use shields. Remember, you can always train up pole arms and make your way to Demon Blades later. Okay, we got mutation. Didn't I just find something? What did I find? Is it a potion? Potion of healing? I thought I picked up something else. Maybe I'm crazy. We got that Hydra up to 14 heads, by the way. Unfortunate fact is we're not cutting off heads anymore with the flame. Could have taken a good chunk of damage there, potentially. Yeah, Toasted Zergling, I hacked the game, you see. Okay, we cannot be paralyzed by that, but I'm still a little concerned, so let's do this. Kill this Boggart with the power of Tremor Stones. Yeah, we acquired this, actually, from a scroll. Pretty legit, huh? Oh, Jesus. Had to put on Senv. Shield of Ignorance. Now that would be cool. Probably rather have resistance, but I'll take Shield of Ignorance. I don't know though. Maybe Gong. That'd be pretty cool. Just a casual Deep Dwarf Augur run. No big deal. Wow. Artifact Quick Blade. I don't even care to find out what that is, but it's kind of funny that that spawned. Okay, let's drop some of these boomerangs, yeah? No boomers allowed. +6 strength. I'd rather have RF all the time. I mean, if I find Gong, this just becomes even more O-tabby than it already is. We definitely, the biggest thing we need right now is any kind of shield that's not a buckler. I should not have tabbed this gentleman. He could have potentially killed me. Let's see. No, we didn't go below 90. He can only do roughly 90, so we'll swing on him a bit. There we go. Good afternoon, Packars. How you doing, man? too full to play anything. You have a good dinner or something over there? Just want to chill out. Oh my god. See, Tremorstone just sometimes doesn't hit a goddamn thing except for you. Which one has Invis? The one with Venom Bolt. Okay, he's easy to kill. See you later, Artagus. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. Medium rare steaks. Very good, man. I love steak. And it's good for you. Nice, man. Just mail me some, would you? Sure, it'll still be good, right? Didn't actually mean to finish dungeon, but I don't think leaving a floor for Zot timer is really that important. These boggarts, man. A bit spooky. Yeah, I acquired Arga. Ordinarily, I would use hexes on this guy. I guess I still will. Just to save myself some HP. If the Zot timer affects DD, there's going to be some problem. Yeah. Well, I heard it was aughts and not actual turns, right? So, actually, we can test that real fast. No, I think it's turns. Because there's no percent, or there's no fractions in it. Okay, put on Ring of Fire. But I mean, if it was aughts rather than turns, that would mean that Che and all slow races would have a worse time with the Zot timer. Be incredibly goofy. Wow, that's a halfway decent piece of armor. We lose 3 points of EV. We gain 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of AC. I don't really remember how Rampage works exactly. Yeah, you probably go to Orcish Mines at that point, empty chest. Just be careful of Orc Sorcerers. Yes, I lose our poise, which is a problem to some degree, but not if I'm not in Spider Nest. It's probably okay if I decide to do Shoals or Elven. I take 2 steps at the price of 1. That kind of makes me want to do Shoals first, even though Shoals is ugly as hell. Sure wish we had. I sure wish we had Snake. It's a weird thing to say, but the reason is that I would be virtually guaranteed to find a medium shield there, maybe even a large shield. That's kind of neat, I guess. I just walk towards them. Do I have to be walking directly towards them to get the free move? Suspicious. Okay, how about this? You rampage toward... Okay. Oh, I got a free attack. Okay, cool. So it does work. You have to be moving directly towards them, though. Can I not rampage through water? Is that the meme? Uh-oh. Get on the shore so I can't be water-struck. Oh, you little shit. Alright. Yeah, we get an attack just by moving once. If we're two tiles away. It's kind of neat. shouldn't think about it too much, though, or try to abuse it. I'm just gonna mess up my usual play, you know. Do I want to wear that hat rather than this hat? It's gonna be less AC. Shoals on this character seems concerning somehow. Why? I mean, we have all the MR to deal with Mesmerize. Our shield is crappy, but it doesn't matter that much since javelins go through it anyway. I don't see the problem. My AC is really good, which is the most important thing. I think we're okay. Stole the axe from your dead hands. Did you have Arga or something? I acquired this, my friend. Well, remember, there's a new swamp now, Dankest. How did you lose with Arga, bro? It's the best weapon in the game. Just kidding, there's plenty of ways to lose even if you have Arga. Okay, let's go down. There you go, yeah, that's what'll lose you games in DCSS all the time. Get a little too rambunctious, you know. Yeah, Rampage is pretty handy here. Alright, I'm getting memed on. Let's stop getting memed on. Manually heal a couple of times. Our hubris, yeah. Well, that's an interesting vault. I've seen this before. Are there any real shops in there? Oh, there's two. Assorted Antiques, Assorted Antiques. I bet they have like the super duper mega huge Gozag prices though. There's also a bunch of ugly ass things inside of this vault. Maybe once I clear the rest of the floor, we'll go in there. Getting on dry land so I don't miss so much. That's right, Makhleb heals. Hey, we have a very good find here. It's a lightning rod. Based. Big time based. Some boots. It could be better. I need to drop some stuff though. Nope, it's the same as my existing boots. Hello Ryan, how you doing? Welcome back to the stream. We are having a bit of a milk run today. Just rolling through the shoals on this DD. Okay, so I've walked away, so this I don't want him to be able to see me. Yeah, still a ton of damage available from the snapping turtle plus the ghost. So why don't we even the odds a bit by opening up with Condenser Vein, who gave us the best possible clouds. Very good. So we just need to basically live for a little while those clear these dudes out. Yeah, Acid Condenser Vein is hilarious. I might as well use Tremor Stones actually, since their AC is reduced. Finally, the other guy's AC is reduced, so we'll do this. They're doing a good job of staying alive here. What's the brand here? Flaming. Button mashing is real. Kinda. By the way, I'm immune to the clouds because of my R-Core. Okay, let's kill the statue. Check these prices, baby. Hey, they're not bad, actually. Wow, that's cheap. These aren't Gozag prices. Okay, we'll identify It's Faith again, but it has other stuff on it. Oh man, that's funny. Huh. I mean, gosh, I should probably swap. It's going to cover both resistances. It's going to kill my int a bit, but who cares? Yeah, I'll do it. Basically unusable. Could be a problem in ZOP 5, believe it or not. That's pretty sick. That actually changes things a little bit because now I don't need this Ring of Pro-Fire. Is there any other ring that I'd like to wear? Yes, there is, actually. The big brain move. I will take the +6 strength. Probably keep carrying the Pro-Fire in case I need to swap for Orbs of Fire later on. Hopefully that won't be a thing I need to worry about at that point, but... Wow. I'll blink. Get me some free nets. Gonna have to make sure they stack with my other nets. Nets with a T. Twitch.tv, Malcolm Rose Gaming. I really need to make that happen automatically. Let's identify this thing. +0 armor, no thanks. Blink again. Fail a bunch of times. Wonder what is my chance to cast blink these days? 28% in this armor. Please don't primal wave me. There we go. I feel like our damage is not as high as it should be for some reason. What a curious feeling with Arga. Maybe I'm just too cautiously not holding down the tab button, you know? How do I get rid of mutations? You have to drink a potion of mutation. If it's not a temp mute. If you hold shift and hit A and you see stuff that's like purple colored, that means you can only get rid of it by gaining experience. Otherwise it's a permanent mutation and you can only get rid of it by drinking mutation potions. There's a few other ways, but they're very, very inadvisable, like purposefully taking malmutates and hoping it takes off the thing that you want. You can also worship Zen, and if you happen to have potions of mutation, they become potions of cure mutation. Formerly, Zen would just let you clear out all your mutations at max piety. Unfortunately, the devs removed that because they don't know what they're doing. So, basically, you want to do your best to avoid getting mutations in the first place, if possible. And it often is possible, not always, but often. By clever positioning and things like that. I swear I'm going to change my RC soon, so that the throwing nets get that little inscription. It's just typing practice, bro. Gotta keep that words per minute above 150, or Wesley will come get me. Okay, let's go down. Paste buffer. I guess I could copy paste in that little field, couldn't I? I just kind of assumed copy paste wouldn't work in there, but maybe it will. Oh, you're memeing on me. I don't like being memed on. Enjoy your poison, bro. Hanging out on the deep water. How dare you? How dare you? Whoops, I did not mean to lightning rod like that. Server lag is owning me. Do we really not have flaming wand? Wow. Alright, whatever, it's dead. They just don't drag you into the deep water. So basically you're just trapped on the edge and you can't attack them unless you have a flying potion to get over there. You could be confused in deep water and it would be an insta-kill before, but that's not the same thing as being sirened. You just can't be sirened into the deep water. It just doesn't do anything. I'm going to Ice Blast because that is more guaranteed to work against Mr. I can do 50 damage to you per turn. Nowadays, if you get onto the deep water for any reason, like your flying runs out, you don't actually die, you just get drained really, really, really quickly. A lot of really interesting options here. Ordinarily, I'd probably just say, wow, Quicksilver Dragon Scales, let's wear those. But we've already got our MR covered by our Cloak plus Arga. So, as a result, I kind of want to just see if the Fire Dragon Scale's any good. I don't know, our resistances are already covered. Our basic ones. I don't know if I want to mess with that. This chainmail is certainly replaceable. We don't need the Arcor. I mean, we'll wear this thing in slime probably, and that's it. We'll find something that's better in all likelihood. I probably should just buy both scale mails. They could be better. They could be amazing. They could be garbage. Nope. Nope. Guess it'll be a while until I can buy that arty. It's on the list. Maybe one day. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.